I used to be the person that had an income of $100 per month. Then I used to be the person that had a $500 income per month. Then I switched to 1K, I grew to 3K, 5K, 8K, and now I can say that no matter what happens in my life, no matter what projects I get, no matter how much I trade, I can still observe that I'm making 5 figures per month. So in this video, I want to take you with me to explain you step by step what I'm doing in order to achieve this income month by month. This is like the lowest level that I reach. This is consistent, and maybe it will help a lot of you that want to be in the same position or want to have some financial stability. Because there is one thing to have big projects coming and accumulating a lot of wealth in certain months of the year, and there's another thing to be stable and to gain at least 5 figures per month each month for a longer period of time, because this happened for me for multiple years in a row right now. So I can say that I'm consistent with it. I wish that in the future I will be consistent with, let's say, 50k, 100k per month, but until then I'm going to be grateful with what I achieve for now. I'm going to share further in detail how I achieve this each month. First of all, if you do not know me, my name is Andreea and I've been a trader in the Forex markets for the last 6 years. I own a trading community where we share signals, trade ideas, free courses, everything is free inside that community. So if you're curious about that, I invite you in the description. The invite link is in there. And now let's go straight to the subject. What are my sources of income and how do I achieve these 5 figures per month no matter what? So first of all, the industry that changed my life and saved me from making $500 per month in Eastern Europe was trading in the Forex market specifically. This is how I started. This is what I learned in the beginning. I used to trade crypto in the beginning as well and tried to learn stocks as well. But I realized that for my revenue that I had back then and for my lifestyle, Forex suited me the most. I needed leverage. I needed to make money quicker than in crypto and stocks, where you have to wait and you have to have a larger capital. So I just tried to learn Forex in the best way possible. I took multiple courses. I didn't sleep for a long time. Like, I had sleepless nights. I used to sleep like 3 or 4 hours per night. This is not healthy, but this is what I did. I dedicated my life into Forex, even though in parallel I was doing marketing, I was having jobs and so on. So I tried to have multiple sources of income even then in order to accumulate more capital that I can invest into Forex trading. So trading in the Forex markets is one of the sources of income that I have even right now. I kept it for a long time. I kept this for over 6 years now. And I can tell that it's fascinating how such a risky industry can have such an impact on your revenue. But there's a but. Trading in the markets is nice. Trading CFDs is amazing. But there are some months in which you won't generate profits. For me, profitability is measured in the time span of a year. I do not measure if each month I'm profitable or not. If the year overall is profitable, for me it means that I'm profitable in the Forex markets. Now, I had a period in my life where I only did Forex trading and it wasn't the nicest period of my life. I realized that I was more emotional. I tended to lose more than I was making, and it happened multiple months in a row. I was so anxious, I was so stressed, and I realized that it's not good to put all my efforts in one single basket, and I need multiple baskets in order for me to have a stable income month by month. So second, I started to use social media to make affiliation deals with trading products that I've been using. I got jobs in this direction. And right now what I'm doing, and what you can do as well if you own a community or if you have a presence online, is to do affiliate marketing. I'm doing affiliate marketing. I've been doing it for a while. I think that I've been sticking with affiliate marketing for the last 2 years of my life, and it has great results for me. You can always text me on Andreea Trade on Instagram if you want to find out more. Maybe you're suitable to do the same thing as I do. Besides that, what I can say is that maybe you're not having an online presence. Maybe you're not into marketing, maybe you're not into affiliation marketing and stuff like that, community moderation and so on. Do something that you're good at, but do not put your whole focus into one single basket. Again, this is my piece of advice. Maybe for some of you it works differently, but I recommend you to do at least another activity that brings you solid revenue each month. So even though you're losing in trading, you still have some income from somewhere else. Maybe you work in IT, Maybe you work somewhere else. I don't even know. There are so many things that you can do nowadays. Maybe you're a freelancer, social media management. There are so many things that we can do nowadays just by using our laptops. You have absolutely no idea. But also maybe you already have a business or you have a job that you do not want to let go of, which is completely fine, because I used to have a job. I used to have also an online shop when I was learning about trading, because I wanted to be an entrepreneur from an early age. And by the time that I evolved, I let go of the activities that generated me less income in order to add other activities that would generate me more income. Number 3 is to reinvest your capital. Your capital shouldn't sit in one single place. Okay, you're going to accumulate more and more and more. You will see that at one point you're producing more than you're spending, which is the ideal thing to do. I spend, I guess, somewhere around 20% of what I'm making. The rest I can reinvest in myself or in crypto, because this is what I'm good at. For example, you can reinvest your money into something that you're informed about, but do not let your money sit in the bank. The inflation rises, and besides that, in order to generate wealth, you have to put the money to work. You do not have to work for the money, put the money to work for you. So this is the third piece of advice, okay? So if you want to see that you're generating more month by month, at least put your money to work somewhere. You do not have to put all of them. Of course, you need savings in this life. Everyone needs them. But try to put a considerable amount into investing. Like I always try to say, live below your means, which means that now that you're gaining more than you used to, you do not have to be lavish, you do not have to spend a luxurious life, you do not have to be spending more than Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk, because as you can see, people that are modest usually are the ones that know how to manage money better. Maybe they have a lot of wealth, but you will never know that because they learned to not spend their wealth on things that do not help them in any way, flashing out or stuff like that. Another piece of advice is to lock in. Money aren't made in an easy way, especially the first real money that you're making. Try to work on it every day. Try to put passion into it. Try to achieve your goals. Write your goals and stay consistent with it. There are some days in which you won't feel like doing much, in case that your work is based on motivation. But in the moment in which your work will be based on discipline, you will see that it's going to be a complete different thing. So lock in and work every day if you can, even 30 minutes, even 1 hour. Just think of it. Instead of procrastinating, instead of just scrolling on social media, watching a movie, try to get some air, try to find some ideas, try to be productive in some way. Do some work, do some research, learn something. Always invest in yourself. And if you're that kind of person that is a perfectionist, do not forget that the difference between a thinker and a doer is obviously the fact that the doer is easily going to do the things that he once thought of. So the difference stays in action. Even if you don't feel like you're ready, just do it. Do it now. Action speaks louder than words. I don't know how to explain this more, but there are a lot of people that just talk a lot but never do what they talked about. They never start it. So those are the people that will never actually evolve, because everyone can talk but not a lot of people can do what they're talking about. Another important thing is to try to stay close to other people with the same mentality, even if it means joining groups, sticking around people that you admire. By the way, I have a group as well in the description box for trading, so if you would like to learn more about trading or take our trade ideas, it's for free. And we have a lot of information there, even for people that are complete beginners. Maybe you have some friends that you admire, and if you don't, that's completely fine. If you do not have in your life that are sharing the same values, try to be okay with being alone. Try to be okay with being with yourself. And even though maybe you have old habits of, let's say, drinking in the weekends for too much time, exaggerating, having unhealthy habits, that's okay, you're going to get rid of them. Simply try to avoid those unnecessary things. Do not have fear of missing out. There will always be opportunities for you, but just look in for a little bit and you will see that it's going to be way better for you in the future. And the sixth advice, and I believe the most important one if you want to evolve faster, is to create systems. In order to be organized, in order to be disciplined, you do need systems in your life. Use Google Calendar if you want to put your life in place. Organize in advance. Realize what activities are taking too much time of your life and how can you replace them with something that will generate you capital, more wisdom, that will make you evolve in the future. I will give you one example. In the past, I used to do my own cleaning in the house. I used to wash my own clothes, to do the laundry, to cook. And after some time, I realized that those are activities that are taking way too much time, and I usually place them as the first things to do in the morning. When I realized that I needed help and I would rather hire somebody to do those things for me, I also realized that my energy level increased a lot and I can actually focus on what matters more for me, which means to generate more capital. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be a lazy person and to have somebody else do everything for you, but as you may know, the richest people in the world have assistants, have help, have people around them, because it's impossible for you to do everything on your own. So maybe you can't afford all these things right now, but in time you will see that if you add them one by one, it's going to be a tremendous help in your life. Also for my health, I have systems. I have a certain hour in the day, certain days in the week where I'm at the gym. There's no negotiable. I have to go to the gym and work on my health. Same for my breakfast, same for the supplements that I take. I have systems for my well-being as well, because if you have a healthy mind and a healthy body, you will see that ideas will come, you will see that you will be more hardworking, you will have more energy to put into your passions, into your work. And by the way, do not think of the fact that I enjoy what I'm doing every day. There are some moments in life when I'm just like, I don't like this, I don't like trading, I don't want to trade anymore, I don't want to do this marketing stuff anymore, I'm done, I want to switch to something else. I don't know, I want to live a simple life, I want to move in the woods, stuff like that. It's so funny. It happens. And then the reality hits me and I'm like, wait a bit, that's not true. I actually enjoy it. It was just the fact that I am lazy. Maybe I didn't feel like working in a specific day, but I'm back on track immediately. So those are the pieces of advice that I can give you in order to at least achieve 5 figures per month. I don't know in what area you're living right now. However, be clever, spend your time wisely, try to love yourself, to work on your future, to work for the ones that you love, for example, if you have a family right now, and take it one by one. I think that the book that changed my life is called The Art of Compounding, or I don't know, there was a similar title to it. I will just put it here. So yeah, if you respect the advice in that book, I guess that a lot of good things will happen to you. So take care, and if this video helped you even a bit, do not forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any kind of questions, just leave them in the comments, because I read all of your comments and I really enjoy answering to them. Thank you so much and see you next time.